Straight drive powered by WALTON lift. It's match number 24 between Dhaka Capitals and Rajshahi Warriors, where Rajshahi go on to win comfortably by 7 wickets and go on top of the points table. Yes, just talking about the points table, Rajshahi right at the top with 6 wins in 8 matches, Chattogram in the 2nd place, and Sylhet first 3 teams are already qualified, so the 4th and final place is up for grab, as Rangpur Riders, Dhaka and Noakhali will look to seal that spot. Right, it was rather a one-sided affair between Dhaka and Rajshahi, where Rajshahi clinched a comfortable 7-wicket win. I'm alongside Farveez Maharoof and Nick Compton. Nick, first up, I would want to go to you. It was a comfortable win for Rajshahi, and someone like Tanzid Tamim, who was struggling initially in the tournament, came back really well.
Yeah, he was outstanding, wasn't he? 76 or 43 balls. I think it was 7 fours, 5 sixes. So back as his belligerent best, and it was great to see him in good form. I mean, he has had some starts, but he hasn't really gone on, has he? And I think it showed some of that resilience that he's been able to come back, not panic, and when his team really needed. And I think the really good thing about this innings is that it's timely. We're going into the important part of the tournament now. We're getting into the playoffs, and you need your best players playing well. And he did that.
Mabai, how do you see Tanzid's performance? As I mentioned earlier, initially struggled, got a bit of start in a couple of matches as well, but tonight he looks solid.
Yeah, showed promise initially, and good to see him get a substantial score under his belt. Wasim, Shanto, everyone scoring runs. I think Tanzid Tamim in that soup makes it really hard for the opposition. So a lot to like about Tanzid Tamim. We've seen it. He has done it in the past, and it's just a matter of a good player against a mediocre bowling side, coming good and finishing off things in style.
Right, coming on to the final match of this Sylhet leg, we have witnessed the 3rd hat-trick of this edition of BPL, and someone like Ripon Mondol, a bright young prospect, fast bowler, picking up a hat-trick in the final over of the innings. Mahabai, your take on Ripon Mondol, the way he bowled the final over?
Oh, superb. He's been really consistent right throughout. Yes, in some games he has gone for some runs. But captain would love to have a bowler like Ripon Mondol in this side, because he can bowl with a new ball, bowls a very good slow ball, and in the death overs he is brilliant because he can be consistent. Remember, against Rangpur Riders in that super over as well, he delivered. So lot to like about Ripon Mondol. I think he's been hitting that goal patch for a while, and this is just icing on the cake with his name, with some of the best bowlers who have played in the Bangladesh Premier League. To have Ripon Mondol's name, fantastic.
Nick, your take on Ripon Mondol. Bowls well in the death overs, expensive early on, but he came back so well to bowl that final over, and picking up a hat-trick is obviously a great feeling.
Yeah, he's got a nice look about him. He's excited, he likes being out there. He's just 22 years old, can you believe it? So a man that was part of the merging team that played in that Asia Cup, he obviously did very well. He's now 2nd leading wicket taker in the tournament, so he's doing great things. Mabai,
coming on to you again, another simmer. Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain impressed us a lot, playing a match, picking up 4 wickets, and the way he changed up his pace, he was outstanding as well.
Yeah, changing his pace is his A game, and the way he bowled in that particular over, he picked up 2 wickets. He was in a bit of a hat-trick, and that was a poor shot by Usman Khan, kept a bit low. But this cup delivery to Saif Hassan, back of the length, pace on, and that shows it's not only about bowling slower deliveries for Saqlain. It's about understanding the situation of the game and making sure that every time he's been given the ball, he has some impact on the game. And 4 top order batters, so including Imad Wasim, I think Abdul Ghaffar Saqlain, along with Ripon Mondol, Nick mentioned about Emerging Asia Cup, these 2 bowlers are fantastic up in Qatar. So good to see them, 2 young fast bowlers coming through.
Nick, you were doing the pitch report. You mentioned the fact that slowers and cutters will play a crucial role, and looking at Saqlain's bowling, he heard you.
Well, for sure. I mean, I just spoke to the Hawkeye lads, and they said that the ball didn't bounce as much as other pitches. So, if you look at that now, you can see where he's pitched it. He attacks the stumps, and I think that's really good. He goes a little bit wide of the crease. He varies his delivery, and I think that's fantastic. And I think also the pace of his arm doesn't change much. So he's able to vary the ball, and there's a subtle variation.
Undoubtedly bowled really well. Mahabai, your take on Mondol, Ripon Mondol, the way he bowled. Obviously, there are quite a few great moments we have witnessed here in Sylhet. Hat-trick, super over, some 100 as well. So, what was your favorite moment here in Sylhet?
Let me sum up for 24 games of 12 days of cricket, 24 games. I think it's, when we started, we had plenty of bounce, a lot of grass on the pitch, still good for batting. And at the latter bit, the pitches were getting slower. That is understandable because half of the games of 24 games were supposed to happen in Chattogram. Last moment, the game shifted here. And we should, I think, thank and applaud the curator and the groundsman for producing some good pitches, even though the bounce variation is quite massive with 7 centimeters. I think overall the pitch has been really good. So for me, 24 games, 12 days of cricket, and everything I like about it. Initially it was quite cold, and then the sun was out, the batting became a bit easier. But if you ask from me on a real side, I'm looking forward to go to Dhaka because the Dhaka pitches will be fresh, it will be flying through.
Nick, coming back to you again, Usman Khan played this match today for Dhaka Capitals. He provided the start for them. At one point, it really looked like the Dhaka Capitals go on to post a big total on the board. Unfortunately, they couldn't. But what about Usman Khan's innings?
Yeah, I guess without Gurbaz in your side, a big power hitter like that, you needed someone to stand up. He came in and he looked very good from the start, I have to say. I think it was disappointing when he got out, but yes, he cut ferociously. He came down the wicket, used his feet. He wasn't afraid to play his shots. And there was a lot of commitment behind his cricket shots, which is great. And it's the great thing about those shots there is it's 360 degrees around the whole wicket. So very good on the pull shot too. I love seeing that.
Nick, that's your first time here in Sylhet, if I'm not wrong. And tell us more about your experience in Sylhet, obviously about the matches you have witnessed.
Well, it's a shame about the company I've had, but other than that, it's been fantastic. No, the cricket's been brilliant. I think some exciting talent. There's no doubt that Bangladesh cricket have some real players that are going to push forward, and I think even contend in the World Cup coming up.
Looking forward to the Dhaka leg, Mahabai, as you said.
Oh yes, 100%. I've always loved covering cricket in Dhaka. You know that. I've always. Mirpur have produced some good pitches, so I'm just hoping that with the weather in Dhaka, we will have some bit of grass, the fast bowlers running in, bit of bounce, the batsman can enjoy the pace and bounce to play through the line. And I just hope the high-scoring runs, when we initially started in Sylhet, will continue in Mirpur.
Thank you very much, gents. Right, the
Thank
tournament will move to Dhaka after a couple of days break. We have seen some outstanding cricket here in Sylhet, but brace yourself for some exciting cricket coming up in Dhaka from 15th of Jan. Chattogram Royals will take on Noakhali Express and Rajshahi Warriors will face Sylhet Titans in match number 26 starting from 15th of Jan. That's it from all of us here in Sylhet. See you in Dhaka. Thanks for watching.